India-China border talks are becoming a focus yet again. Remember, in the past few years, there have been issues specifically at the border, including scuffles. There have been Corps Commander level talks as well. Talks are now on how to achieve disengagement at the line of actual controls. And we are told that India-China have agreed to maintain diplomatic talks as well. The two sides are ready for an in-depth exchange of views on how to achieve complete disengagement, remove and resolve the remaining issues along the line of actual control LAC, which is basically the western sector of the India-China border areas. India Today's Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan joining me on the phone line for this. Geeta, this is very interesting. How should one view that both the countries have decided to sit on the table? But the fact is, even sitting on the table earlier, has it resulted in a sort of disengagement that we would like to see? And complete disengagement is definitely a high point right now of expectation.
Well, that's right. This is the 29th round of diplomatic level talks. We've had around 14, 15 rounds of military level talks as well. But there has been no breakthrough so far on the Ladakh sector friction points where India wants the Chinese to move back, to withdraw their troops. So conversation's still on, and they have reiterated the point where they say that both sides agreed to maintain regular contact through diplomatic and military channels, and that they need to uphold peace and tranquility. But beyond that, the fact that after decades after the war, India-China war, India saw violence at the border and killing of soldiers in Galwan. We have not seen any forward movement, so to say, in resolving this entire situation at the border. But yes, 29 rounds of diplomatic level talks have concluded, and both sides are maintaining peace and tranquility. But beyond that, in terms of a forward movement and breakthrough, both sides are still working on trying to get some sort of a lever to have the Chinese troops withdraw from areas that they were not manning in the past.
All right, very interesting. Stay on with me, Geeta, because while India-China are ready for another level of disengagement talks, and this time aiming for a complete disengagement at the border, what happens next remains to be seen. More news coming in. Let's take a look at that.